Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I actually wanted to film my DIY gel nail kit tutorial for you guys. I did purchase this on Amazon. Now this kit is really inexpensive. At least I thought it was pretty inexpensive considering how much you would typically spend every time you go get just a regular gel manicure at a salon. But like I said, I will go ahead and link everything that I used down below in the description box. If you guys do want to purchase it, you guys can go ahead and find it down there. So yeah, I thought this would be a fun video to film for you guys. So if you guys are interested in watching how I get my nails to look like this, go ahead and just keep on watching, guys. Now before we get into it, I did want to remind you guys, if you guys really like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so right now what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually showing you guys exactly what I have going on in order to start my nail kit. The first, as you can see, was just a basic nail kit. The second thing is the actual gel nail polish kit that I bought. It's the Beatles one. And this kit does actually have 20 different colors in this whole set. So it comes with the foundation, it comes with a shiny top coat, and then it comes with a matte top coat for those of you who want a matte look. And here I'm just showing you guys all of the different little bottles as far as all of the colors that they offer. So like I said, there's 20 of them in there. Now this is the light that I did purchase, the UV light. It's Sun UV. This one, like I said, I will leave in the description box so you guys know exactly which one I picked, but I really liked it. It's worked really well for me so far. So that is pretty much that. Now, as you can tell, my nails are really short and really ugly at the moment. I ended up having to take off my gel, the previous one that I had done, and it actually broke a couple of my nails because I didn't take it off properly. So that's the aftermath. Now here I'm showing you have to start off with filing your nails, because the last thing that you want is to have the shine that your natural nail has on when applying the foundation, because it will not lay down properly. And if that happens, your gel manicure will not turn out the way that you want it. So that's what I'm doing on every single nail right now, is just pretty much filing them so that just the base shine top coat is completely dull. So that's what we're going for. And I'm just gonna fast forward you guys because I didn't want to make this video too long for you guys, but like I said, pretty simple. That's all I'm actually doing in this clip. Now I'm reaching into the little manicure set, and I don't even know what the device is actually really called, that little applicator, but I think it's like a cuticle pusher is what I'm assuming is what you would call it, but that's actually what I'm doing on all of my fingernails right now. The reason why you want to go ahead and push back your cuticles before you start any type of, even just regular gel polish or regular nail polish, you want to pull it back, because if you don't, when you go to paint your nails, you can actually have that the cuticles hanging on one side, or like, you know, like you can tell when you go to coat your nails that it's not perfectly straight up top, and that's the last thing you want to do. You want to make sure you have like a nice clean manicure look, and for that you do have to push back all of your cuticles so it doesn't look that way. Now here I'm taking another little tool. I don't remember, I know I got it from ULTA, but it was with a little pedicure kit. But this, all it's pretty much doing is taking off the excess cuticles. So the first one was pushing it back. This one is just pretty much tearing it off. As you guys can see, it looks pretty disgusting, but like I said, it helps. It's actually really good for your manicure. So that's what I'm doing on all my nails. And this process does take a little bit. I tried fast forwarding you guys as much as possible, but I did want you guys to see what I was doing at the same time. But like I said, you want to just make sure you're careful with it. Don't file your nails too much to where they're too thin. And when getting your cuticles, make sure you do it softly and gently so that you don't get cuts or anything like that. Now I'm wiping the excess off, and I'm showing you guys that I'm going in with the foundation base first. Now I quickly apply the foundation onto every single one of my nails. Now for the foundation, you don't want to make it too thick, because if you do make it too thick, it's going to take a lot longer for that foundation to cure under the UV light. And if that happens, you're going to spend a lot of more time putting your hands in the UV light, and I don't personally think it's the best for you to keep it underneath so long. So you want to make sure you go in with a very thin coat, because it's not a top coat. It's just a foundation to apply the actual gel color. So like I said, I'm going back in with the foundation on my left hand now, since I just did my right, and I'm just going to be pretty much repeating the same steps that I'm doing on one hand onto the other. But yeah, guys, the foundation, very, very important for you guys to apply a very thin coat. The last thing you want is a thick coat, because it's not going to help set the rest of your gel polish, even the color that you have on top. It's going to take multiple attempts for it to harden, so you don't want to go ahead and do that. All right, and then that last hand is curing. Now that it's all out, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm actually gonna go into the colors that I have selected. Like I said, this kit has 20 different colors, but I really like this Tiffany blue, and I'm pairing it with, like, you can't really tell, but it's like a shiny glittery blue as well for the ring finger. So I'm just shaking it up right now, and I'm going to be applying it obviously to one hand first and just coat it as it goes. Now when applying the first coat, you want to make sure, like I said, you don't go too thick on it, because it will take longer to cure. So what I did is I actually went back, and you'll see it continuing in the video, but I did go back and I did a total of three coats pretty much on each hand. Now the reason that I did that is because this color is very light, and I do like my gel nails to be at least really consistent as far as the color all throughout the nail. And in order for me to do that, I did have to go in 3 times for me to fully get the look that I wanted, and for it to not look transparent almost to where you can see the nail underneath. Now, I know the nail polish itself is actually really, really small, but I've done these, I've used this kit on my mom and my sisters, and I've used the same color a couple of times. And like I said, I do anywhere from 3 to 4 coats depending on how dark I want the color. And I have yet to run out of nail polish bottles. So yes, they're a little bit small, but I think if you really want to just get a kit at home so where you can constantly change the colors, it's a perfect kit to do so, because like I said, they're not too big, but they're not small enough to where you only get one use out of each color that you have. All right, so like I said, here is the second coat that I'm doing on the nails. Now, as I'm doing each coat, I do cure it under the UV lamp for 90 seconds. So the lamp that I did have has a 15, a 30, and a 60-second little timer that you can add, or up top that you can select. But if you just go ahead and turn it on and hit the on button and hold it down, it'll actually give it the auto timer of 90 seconds. Now here I'm showing you the glitter that I'm actually going to be using on the ring finger. So again, this is the third coat, and I'm doing the ring finger with the glitter as of right now. The ring finger, I did go in only twice, so I didn't need to go in with the third application like I did on the rest of the nails. And like I said, it's only curing for 90 seconds, and I'm on to the second hand. And it's pretty repetitive, but it's really, really easy to do this at home. Like I said, by no means am I a professional manicurist or anything like that, but I like the way that it turned out. And if you see, I end up grabbing that little pink, I keep trying to call it like, well, the pink little thing, but I grab it just so that I can go ahead and take off any excess on the nail so that they don't cure all ugly. Now what I'm showing you is me doing the top coat. Now this is after I have already put 3 coats of color, 2 of the glitter, and this is just putting the sealant, the top coat on top so that the nails stay shiny. And like I said, there is a matte one as well. I'm not a huge fan of matte, but I do like that this kit does offer you that the choice of whether being able to do one or the other. And especially, like I said, for the price, I think it was really well thought out. And this nail polish has lasted me, I want to say about 2 weeks anytime I do them myself. But you have to keep in mind how often you have your hands in water and things like that. I do have a 2.5-year-old, so I'm constantly washing his bottles or showering him or doing something where I feel like my nails get finished off a little bit faster. But this is pretty much the overall look after after they've been cured and they have the top gel on top. Like I said, guys, it is not professionally done, but I really like the look of it, and it's a lot better than having no nails whatsoever at all during this quarantine. I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. Like I said, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye!